Lenin, Ishan, Umar and Junaid. Start with you, Lenin.
Yeah.
This is not Democrat. This is not leftist.
No,
and this is not freedom of speech to shout and say, let me complete, quote, India go back, Bharat ki barbadi tak jang rahegi. It is not freedom of speech to say, Afzal, hum tumhare armanon ko manzil tak pahunchayenge. His arman, which I want to translate into English for all our viewers, is that you go on a campus and you say, India go back, and we take a vow that till India is destroyed we will continue to fight, and Afzal Guru, you're the one who attacked Parliament, and till we achieve your aspirations we will continue to fight. So you want another attack on the Indian Parliament. You want people who attack the Indian Parliament and terrorists to be glorified. And you then want to come out and say the lasting call of Azadi rings loud in the heart of every Kashmiri. That's not freedom of speech. I mean, what are you up to?
Not only this case, you can see the Rohit Vemula case, they say he's anti-national.
I'm talking about this case.
Yeah, wait.
I'm talking about this case, Lenin.
No, wait. Not only this case.
No, but I'm talking about this case. I am talking about this case. Do you feel it is freedom of speech to shout anti-India slogans on campus and slogan in favor of a terrorist by calling him a shaheed? You answer the question. This is the poster of the event, okay? And you say here, in solidarity with the Kashmiri people against the judicial killing of Afzal Guru and Maqbool Bhatt. Here it is. So don't tell me about evidence. My point is, you will not slam Pakistan for the atrocities in Pakistan occupied Kashmir. You will not slam Pakistan for the atrocities in Baluchistan.
Arnab,
you will not slam Pakistan or the Hizbul Mujahideen for the exodus of the Kashmiri Pandits. If you are not anti-national, why is the Indian state an enemy in your protest and Pakistan is not? Which side are you on, Lenin? If you've lost your way, which side are you on? Which side are you on?
See, it's not about.
Why should we become mute spectators to the glorification of a terrorist on an Indian campus? Remember, it's in an Indian university campus. I don't find anything cultural when people say, Afzal, tum hamare armanon ko manzil tak pahunchayenge. Which means, Afzal, you are fighting for us by attacking the parliament. Second, it is nothing cultural when a group of people go and say, India go back, Bharat ki barbadi tak jang rahegi, which means we will keep fighting a battle till we destroy India. You people carry the Indian passport? You are on an Indian campus? You are the beneficiaries of a subsidized Indian government education. Your education is paid for by the Indian taxpayer.
I think
you misuse your freedom of expression, and then you say that this is cultural. What is cultural about this? Tell me. Now, Omar, remember this. I'm talking about you. I'm talking about you, and I'm talking about Lenin, and I'm talking about Ishan. You are more dangerous to this country than Maoist terrorists. I wonder who is funding you. Omar, stop. Omar, stop. And now you will have to stop and hear me. Otherwise, I'm going to cut your audio off if you don't stop. The point is simply this. The point is this. Someone's going to call your bluff, and we are calling your bluff tonight. Someone's going to name you as anti-national, and I'm naming you as anti-national tonight. Someone's going to say and question who's funding you, and I'm asking you today who's funding you. We in India allow ample space for a diversity of views, be it political and ideological, and Mr. Omar, you are not the only student in the only campus in this only country. The tragedy is this, that in our country there is a man called Lance Naik Hanumantappa of the 19 Madras Regiment.
Yes.
He is a soldier from Karnataka. He's found alive, has been battling for his life. After being found under 25 feet of snow in Siachen, we are proud of him and we are ashamed of these anti-national elements. We are, and you will not speak over me when I'm talking about Lance Naik Hanumantappa. Please don't interrupt, and I'm cutting you off now for a minute. Can I please do that? You don't have the decency. You don't have the decency when I'm speaking about someone who's battling for his life to keep interrupting like that. I've run out of patience with you, with the shallowness and half-literate nature of your arguments. But don't you dare speak over me when I'm speaking over Lance Nayak Hanumatappa. We are proud of him and we are ashamed of you. You take the patience of the people of India for granted. He is the person who's there at 19,600 feet, close to the LOC. You sit on the JNU campus and you tell people that we will work hard till we destroy India.
Yes.
Who on earth are you to be allowed to do that? My dear Junaid Mattu, I'm so surprised you don't even know about your facts here. In 2007, Afzal Guru filed. 1 second, you're wrong now. In 2007, Afzal Guru files a review plea. The Supreme Court dismisses it. Another legal measure was exhausted. In 2007, he files a curative plea which is dismissed. Another legal measure was adopted. In 2006, Afzal Guru's wife filed a mercy petition with the president. It was in 2013, after a delay of 7 years, that Arnab Mukherjee rejected the petition. The point that emerges is that Afzal Guru is a terrorist. You should be calling him out on the program tonight. He exhausted every legal remedy at his disposal, much like Yaqub Memon. So before calling it a judicial killing, ponder about how the judiciary was so fair to him. Ponder about how India and India's judicial system gave him every opportunity to argue his case. Wait a minute. For far too long in this country, there are vested interests. And India be warned against these interests. They use politically correct causes. They say we are for ecology, we are for human rights, we are for legal freedoms, we are against the death penalty. They pick up these politically correct causes, but what they're actually pushing for is secessionism. I'd say to these people and their hired guns, and I'm not calling you a hired gun, but I'm saying you appear to have the propensity, Lenin, of being a